With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is RG3. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fourth down. Here's RG3. He's got a man. It's Chad Johnson. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Griffin going to give to Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Griffin on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And the slot man goes in motion left. Griffin's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Johnson goes in motion left. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. This will be caught at the 2. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd and goal, Griffin. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. The man in motion left here, Johnson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tracy Porter from the secondary makes the tackle. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Mahomes going to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now it's Hines. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
It's caught, Cooper. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make them punt it. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lutz is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Griffin. He's got a man. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Johnson goes in motion left. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged. You wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Griffin's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And the slot man goes in motion left. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. Complete. The tight end count puts it on the carpet. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyreek Hill, 97 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
On 1st down, Griffin. He's got a man, complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Johnson is in. Touchdown, Bills. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find someone to get the ball back.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On 2nd and 7, Griffin. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Griffin's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
19 right in. 19 right.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Chris Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Buffalo 18.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Champ Bailey. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes will throw. He's got McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Mahomes. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Mahomes to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. They'll run for it with Hines. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.